What's going on, Gamer Bros? And here we go again to run online. And today, I think this is the last class that I'm gonna show you the combos that I created. And this is a shaper class. And the shaper class gave me a little bit headache. And today I'm not gonna shouting today because there's something here on my back that's, you know what? It's just a secret organizations, I guess. Blah blah blah. Well, today these shapers give me a headache, and I already list according to my combos. And here's my combo list. First of all, I'm using here on my F1 is Dex, on my F2 is pow, and while on my F3 is int, and while on my F4 is buff and an extra random skills, so whatever, just a random. And here we go, guys. But first of all, I just want to remind you the main skill here is the 1 2 3 4 5 and the Q for transformations. On the pow skills, it's 1 2 3 and till Q, the main skills that we're gonna use too. And on the int type, up to W skills, because this W skills is the most spamming in team fight. You can stun an enemy, not to actually stun, but they decrease the movement. Here, let me read. They decrease the attack speed, sorry guys, decrease the attack speed of 300%, and while on the move speed is 100%. So it's actually more like a stun skill, but once you hit them, their buff gonna disappear because you hit him, but while you're not hitting him, he's not gonna hit you too. So it's a fair fight of the end. And after that, after I show you the list of my combo here on my F1 F2 F3 F4, I'm gonna show you the list on my notepad, what is the skill effect according to my skill lineup. And here are the skills lineup that I already created in my notepad. And first of all, first skill is pull, and the second skill will be the silence with an extra decreased armor and additional extra skills of add attack of 9%. Let me show you. Okay, here we go. Additional attack by 9%. And back to that notepad. And the third skill will gonna be decreased armor with debuff and an extra skills of immune stun effect. Immune stun effect and silence. I guess it's better to use this guy because you can decrease your enemy's armor with debuff, and also it has an additional immune stun with silence, immune silence. But I guess, guys, I already tested it and it's not gonna work on a stand of shaper int. Well, actually it's not like a stand because it will decrease your move speed by 100% and attack speed by 300%. It's gonna decrease only, and it's not gonna stand you, and it's not gonna work on a lift off effect and a block screen effect and a rotate screen effect. It's not gonna work. I already tested. I don't know if it's a bug, but I think it's make your character silence too, so I think it's part of silence, so I guess it hope they include it. And on the fourth skills, it has nothing on the main skills, but it will increase your hit rate buff. And let's say it's 120 130, and it's getting higher once your skill level is getting higher too. And on the fifth skills, its move and attack speed decrease. It gave as you can see, it decreased the move speed by 100% and decreased the attack speed by 80%. And it has an additional skills of add attack and also a lift up. This is what it looks like. That's it. Okay, if you're ready to transform, your another skills gonna change effect. And the first skills that old effect is pull, gonna be a rotate with movement less, decrease movement by 88%. It's gonna getting higher if your skills is getting higher too. On the second skill is almost same on the main, but the decreased armor is not seen in there. but it changed to debuff. And on the third skills, from decrease armor, when you go to this guys, you can stun him. And the fourth skills, from nothing to block screen. By the way, the main skill for this nothing, I guess I just put it nothing because it's much not that useful, because it's more like a poison effect, because it has a continuous damage of 80 HP only, pretty low, every seconds for 5 seconds. And on the fifth skill, this is gonna make attack range decrease. The attack range decrease will, or maybe the attack range decrease will be only for 3.8, and it's getting higher once your skill level is getting higher too. So with additional of stigma and also additional buff of add attack. So that's the skill of Dex, a little bit complicated. If you're gonna use the shaper, it's good to use the pow-dex-int, but you must memorize the skills effect of your combo, because once you get in disguise mode, your skill lineup gonna be, your skills effect in the lineup gonna be changed, so you're gonna having a problem in there. Okay, moving to the pow. And the POW skills is I guess you're gonna see it. Or cannot see my another characters here. That's it. So here we go. And the POW skills, let me change it. Okay, here we go. The POW skill. Here we go. Oh, this is it. Okay, on the POW skills, your first skill is gonna be a stun, and while you're in a shift or transform, your first skills gonna make the effect of silence. And the second skill will be decrease range a little, decrease attack range a little. Okay, let's see our decrease range a little. Decrease the range a little, only 2.9, or maybe because it's only level 8, maybe it's getting higher once your skill level is getting higher. But I focus too much on my text and on my int because it's pretty useful, because Dex has more stun, Dex has more spin and block screen, while on the POW it has more damage, more dealing damage. And on the int skills is more like more buffing and more like spamming of the mice. I'm gonna show it you later, but first of all we're gonna back on the POW again. On the third skills, gonna decrease your armor, and on the disguise it's gonna block your screen. So on the POW type, most of their skills from the basic or like normal or a main skills, it has no stun or no black screen, no silence, but nope, it has stun, but only first skill compared to the Dex. But it has a pull skills, silence, decreased armor, and move speed decreased. And on the POW, back to the POW again. On the third skill is gonna black screen, and here we go. If you go to the disguise, they have more silence, pull, rotate, black screen, stun, and increased damage. But as I told you, Dex has more stun. And the extra effect only available here is on the third skill that I line up here, the hit rate buff. It's almost same like on the Dex additional hit rate buff. Here I'm gonna show you. The additional is only 120 because it's level 8, but if it turns to level 9, it's, I guess it's same on the Dex that it has 130. Where are you? Okay, it's 130 on level 9. So back to the topic again. Okay, on the first skills, it has an additional buff of absorb 40 damage, physical and magic. It's not like 100%, so the damage is gonna make it half. Okay, it's good to be tankier in using the POW. And that's the skills of the POW. And let's go to the int type, and the F3 here, a little higher. I'm gonna get it higher here so you can see my, okay, I'm using the int here, the F3. I'm gonna shuffle, here we go. And on the F3 or the int, they are more like a support type if they got transformed. But first of all, I'm gonna show you the combo. I'm not gonna show you the list of my combo on the main, because the main is more like an offensive type, but that's not fast. But a clue here, guys: if you're planning to building an int type in a shaper, it's better to build it in tank with evasion type. Okay, first skill of here is negate resist. It has a negate resist of, okay, you can see, guys, negate resist by 14. Let's see. Okay, negate resist reduced by 14, and also it has an additional effect of summon the mites. It will summon the mites. Let me remove this. It will summon a mites, and it's gonna attack the player for 4 seconds, and every attack of mites gonna stun him. And back to the notepad. That's the main skill of Shaper Int. And the second skill is gonna be block screen and debuff. And if you're on support type, the transformation, it's gonna be an XP buff. Okay, the first skill is immune in cannot use potion, so it's more like a team battle or in a PK. Okay, back to the third skills, stigma, and on the transform is absorb damage. It's a little additional, not compared to the shaman that has a bigger absorb damage. Here we go. If you transform, it's gonna absorb damage of 5,000 only, compared to shaman that it has much bigger absorptions. And back to here. On the third skill, it has another stun, and if you transform, immune to stun. So immune to stun but not immune to silence. I guess that's what it means. Immune to stun and not immune to silence. And on the fifth skills, or the last skills here, not the last, because we're using the int, and as I told you, our main skill that can I use here is until the W, and the fifth skill is decreased range. It decreased the range only a little, 3.5. Okay, not that much, but it has an additional attack buff by 15% for level 9, and additional attack speed in you. I'm gonna buff in you. And another one here, I didn't list it on my notepad. I'm gonna remove this notepad, and here the W skills that I told you. You're gonna use this W skills only if you're in the ship transform, because this is what the stun for. They're gonna stun the enemy there. It's not totally stun because they don't include the stun. It will gonna, let me show you. It will gonna buff the enemy by decreasing the attack speed by 300%, and decrease the move speed by 100%. So it's almost like a stun, but it's not a stun. So it's different, guys, because some buff here is what is called immune from stun, and also shaman bevel absorb damage, but I don't think so. It's not absorb damage only, because they also absorb the silence and also the stun. I don't know if it's a bug, but I don't care. That's their game. And also, here we go. The another E is E. It's not useful in offensive type, but it's useful in party type. It will recover HP of your teammates. It's more like useful in while hunting some enemies, because once you already buff it like that, okay, even they move so far away, it's gonna buff you. So even if you're already there, but don't change the map, the buff is not gonna buff you again. So while he's dancing there, the buff is keep buffing them even they are already from here on the map and going to there. I'm gonna show you it to you later, guys. And also another here is this summon. This one. This one is almost like a negative and positive. There you go. If you put them to there, they're gonna teleport you from negative to positive or positive to negative. It's this like this. But if you're already transformed like that, it's become a summon field shop. So you can buy more items there. Like that, it's a personal storage there. It's useful in farming. I'm gonna show you to you. I'm gonna create some little tips on farming soon, guys, without any having a problem on selling items. And on the T skills, it's a boss car. I mean boss NPC. So what's happening here is a little bug in my so powerful. Let's transform. So okay, I have a problem here. It's a bug now. So that's all for those combos. And oh, before we end this video, just like what I told you earlier, that this Shaper buff has an advantage compared to Shaman. Yes, Shaman has a buff, I mean healing buff, like continuous healing, but this one Shaper, once your team members already get the buff, your team member can run farther. I mean far, but not that far because it has a limit. And this is what samples. And this is my team, Just Stand. I'm gonna do it now. Here we go. The sound is weird. And we're gonna go on another screen of this one. We're gonna move. And how long this buff keep buffing? Okay. As you can see, guys, it's still buffing here. There you go. The mood cheering. And the range is already there. How long this range gonna range? Here. Okay, it's still buffing. Maybe here. As you can see, the range is he's there and I'm here, and it's gonna make it longer. No, that's so far. You can see it on the map. Maybe here. It's still buffing. It's still buffing, guys. So that's the longer. It's pretty useful in hunting some enemies. Okay, and that's good to hear. Okay, that's the limit. That's the limit size, but it's pretty long. So that's it. So I think that's all for now, guys. Gamer Bros. I already forgot that already. Gamer Bros, Gamer Fam. So I think that's all for now, guys. Thank you for watching. This is your one-stop crazy gamer using the Shaper, the last class that I've already created the combo. So hope you watch my other combos too. And that's all for now, guys. Thank you for watching, Gamer Bros. I'm gonna see you soon on the next game. See ya. Grrr.